What is up, people? It is the best time of the week. It's Great Vault time. And I got 4 different characters to go through. I got 4 level 70s. These are the order of mains. Actually, I think I might put my monk higher than my death knight right now because I'm having a lot of fun with them. But we'll keep the eye levels. These are the eye levels rankings. So we're going to start from the lowest eye level going up to the highest and go right into it. I want to do these Great Vault videos a little bit differently. I've seen these a lot and I think it's really interesting and got to see what people get and the thought process and the decisions. So I'm going to put timestamps down for each of the different characters. If you don't care about one or the other, you want to go to the main character that has the most things in there, you can check them out down in the description. But in this Great Vault, I'm going to be trying to give my thought process as to what it is, what I got, if there is even thought process at all. And at the end, I'm going to show a little spreadsheet I got for how I keep track of activity moving from week to week. So here we go. The Druid, it's just literally just the +2 key I did. It's this. I just hit 70 yesterday, and I ran a Mythic Dungeon, and we get leather shoulders, not tier, but I mean, I literally that's the only option I got, so we're gonna just select that reward and call it a day. This Druid just hit 70 yesterday. I am going to start playing on this Druid some, and as you can see, my eye level's 346, so that little piece right there is going to be much appreciated, and I got a quarter-stars key. Cool, and done. There we go. Next one. That's as simple as that. There's no real thought process there. But in general, for these top 3, I do also PvP on their PvP version of their spec, and I tank. Those are the main 2 things that I do. So a lot of times I'm going to have to be going back and forth between those 2. And I can get decently high rated in the PvP side of things. So I do have to keep that in mind whenever it's 390 something item level, maybe even 400 something item level if I can get them to push that high. But yeah, the monk has he's my 3rd lowest, but here we go. There's gonna be some choices to make here, especially if some tier pops up. All right, we got 4 options. See, boots. I already have 424 boots, so that's gonna be just a hard no. This is a finger, so crit verse finger, crit verse. No, crit verse is versatility is not, so no crit. Yeah, I guess that's not too bad. And then we have wrist. Oh, let's see, that's just very much not even that much of an eye level boost right there. And then we have a neck with a socket, and it's the set bonus situation. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. I mean, that's pretty much a no-brainer. I know the PvP ring is nice and PvP and stuff, but I mean, this is just okay. So verse mastery. Actually, you know what? Here, I'm gonna go to this situation right there, and I gotta check my brewmaster. Brewmaster is verse crit mastery with haste at the end. So we got verse crit. Oh, that is actually pretty good, and that is a whole nother slot towards PvP. But I'm really verse. Oh, that was Brewmaster. So verse crit. You know what? I think I really am gonna go this because verse is number 1 and mastery's not bad. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go this one. 395, and it's a pretty high. Yeah. We're gonna slant towards PvE on this one, and then the PvP it'll come. So there we go. There we go. And they got a socket in there, so I can't pass that up. And it was the highest item level. So item level 365 going up. Why is this over there? Going up to 368, and I got to get me a socket in there, and my mythic key is Azure Vault. Okay. Oops. I got to log out and not do that. Okay, cool. Moving on up. See, these are the decisions that I'm like, ooh, I don't know, back and forth, because whenever you think of PvP, you can only get so many PvP items per week, and that would be another entire chunk towards maxing out that PvP side of things. But I do want to slant towards dungeons, and I really want to get my monk geared out a little bit more and push high keys more instead of just feeling like I'm a slacker and having to be stuck down in like sub 10s. All right, here we go, Death Knight. Same situation. I'm probably gonna have 2 and 2 to see what the Death Knight's got going. Oh, okay. All right. So I got boots. Oh, 395 boots. It's probably gonna be a no because I already have epic boots. I could craft these to be better anyway if I really wanted to. Crit verse is not the best. Let me double check my blood. Haste, yeah, versus last for blood. So no, just straight up no there. Wrist. Wrist, wait, what, am I in my PvP gear or PvE gear? What's up? What's going on here? Tank? Yeah, I'm in my PvE gear. Okay, so a 3 wrist, 382 wrist, crit mastery. It's just really not that exciting. And then I got legs that are not tier. Yeah, legs that are not tier to replace my actual tier. And then a belt to replace an epic belt. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. So I have a 421 already belt for the Drake Breakers situation. So, nope. And then I can't get this belt because I already have a 421 belt for PvP. And oh, this is an option in PvP because it'd be nice, and it would be a pretty big slot, especially whenever the boots are terrible and it's just bracers, and it's only 382 bracers, and there's craftable bracers that I could make as well that have an engineering socket, and I'm an engineer, so oh yeah, we're gonna go with the legs. We're gonna go with the legs here, yeah. And I know it's replacing my tiered PvE legs, but this is just the best upgrade for PvP, and I'm gonna be pushing in PvP this week. So there's that. All right, next one. Next, and the final is the Demon Hunter. This one I've had the highest keys in. I think I did a 14 or 15 on the highest here. I'm going to be trying to go for a 19, 20, to see if I can hit that 20 this week. So this is going to be big, and I'm probably going to slant towards PvE as far as where my head's at for going into this week because of me trying to push to go get a plus 20 key. Boom, slam. All right. Here we go. The best for last. 408 belt. Oh. Bottle of spring winds. Bottle of spiraling winds. Your chance have a chance to cause spiral winds surround you, increasing your agility every 2 seconds, stacking up to the time before dissipating. I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't know how high that rated that is. And then waste. We got 408 waste. Oh, so I should probably let me check all that. Oh, please don't tell me okay, I didn't get tier. I was about to say, I was like, if I got tier, that would be really hard to pass up. Yeah, I mean, I don't see myself picking a PvP piece, even though that is the headpiece with a socket. Oof, that is pretty solid. But then I got this. It's really going to depend on how good this trinket is. Bottle of spiraling winds, because on my my tank set, my trinkets are my lowest item level piece. I don't have the best trinkets. I really don't. So bottle of spiraling winds. You know what? I'm gonna share the thought process of how this goes. So we're gonna go to Wowhead. Yeah, just the best place to always. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do two things. We're gonna go to Wowhead. Yeah, okay. And then oh god, I always just search for. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go Vengeance. And then there's a second layer here to kind of like show the thought process of what I go through whenever I'm trying to think about all these things. So Mythic Plus, gear, Mythic Plus. I feel like I might have to go here. But I'm just obviously slanting towards Mythic Plus. And then it talks about all this. I don't care about that. Okay, yeah, it's going to be gear. Okay, so gear. Where'd it go? There we go. I want to know trinkets. And this bottle of winds, hasn't even been on my radar, so that's why I'm worried about picking it. And I really want trinkets. This is the okay. Wait. Decoration of Flame. I don't even see. It's called what? It's called Bottle of Spiraling Winds. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's an A- tier. Hybrid trinket. Defensive trinket. I like offensive trinkets. So, bottom hey static with a pretty solid pass. Okay, yeah. Offensive trinkets. Yeah, I mean, I think with me having 2 low trinkets, like 2 low trinkets, I think this is the move to get the trinket. I think it's the move to get the trinket because it's 405, super solid eye level upgrade. The PvP is nice, but again, I'm really trying to focus and push some PvE content this week. So we're gonna get Bottle Spiraling Winds and say bye to the belt. The belt is no, see, it's just a 1 notch of an upgrade. It does have Leech on there, which is nice. Haste Mastery. That's just a belt, and this is a trinket. And I need better trinkets, so here we go. And it was at least an A-rated situation, and it's an equip and not a use. So everybody hates the on-use effect trinkets. Oh man, unless you just macro them into another ability. So here we go. I am going to put this in. I do like that trinket. Increase a random stat upgrade. Ooh, but then that's 320. Yeah. Oh wow, how is that more agility than this one? This is a higher item level. Okay, we're putting it right there. And calling it a day. Done. Tank. Oh, oops. Equip. New trinket. Save. Yeah. So now we are now 393. And looking pretty solid. I will take it. I will take that. And we got a Ruby Life Pools. Good. Ruby Life Pools. Great. We'll try and get that up in this week. Because this week, oh yeah, let's check out what this week's vault or affixes are. This week is Tyrannical. Cool. I like Tyrannical because I like having the boss fights last longer. Raging. Cool. Storming. Raging. Enemies in rage at 30%. Dealing 50% increased damage. So burn them. Get them all down together and then do some kiting. Okay. Storming. And then storming and thundering. How great is that? So we got a freaking lightning storm going on in there. All right. Cool. That is the weekly vault. Oh, and before I forget, this is what I want to show you guys. This is my little, this is my little check-in station. So this is everything you could possibly do in a week to gear up your character, right? World boss, professions, profession work orders. If you need to go get a spark, because every other week you get another spark of ingenuity. If you have professions, it only matters there. Conquest cap is pushing your conquest cap up to try and get your conquest gear, because your conquest gear can be upgrades for PvE as well. Trophy of Strife. Whoa, whoops. Trophy of Strife quest is the weekly quest. Oh my god, I keep doing that. Is the weekly quest to go get your trophies of strife, which does get pretty decent level item gear now. At this point now, I would say I'm kind of over that on my Demon Hunter as far as for PvE goes, because it's 385 item level, and that's 385 is not going to be an upgrade for me anymore here, but it will be in PvP because for PvP reasons. So I still can't mark it off yet, and you'll see what I mean by that in a second. Mythic Plus Dungeons, I get 4 because of the 2 vault slots. Getting 1 vault slot is just not very many options, so I try and get 4 in. And then weekly event quests, which is I'll talk about in a second. World quests, got to check on those. And then the community feast, the Dragonbane, the hunt, all those are the little different zones that have the little horn there that has the events that pop up to give you some solid gear. My Demon Hunter no longer needs any of that. The item levels are not going to be an upgrade for him whatsoever, so I'm just going to put those in red. And just for my OCD, center that, so I'm not even going to do those anymore. And really the same with the Trial of Elements and Water. I don't think those are going to be, I think the upgrades for those cap out, and it's not going to be enough for my Demon Hunter, but it definitely will be for the other characters. So now this is kind of helps me keep track whenever I do the world boss on each one and who I've done whatever on, and that kind of helps me kind of organize all my characters, especially if you have more than 1 or 2 characters, helps you really organize those. And then now what that looks like is I just can fly around here and just pick up these quests. They're all in a nice little row. How convenient is that? I think it's time walking this week. This guy with the big, time walking. Oh wow! See, item level 389, complete 5 time walking dungeons. I mean, I'm going to accept this quest just so I can have the quest here, just show you guys, but I don't think I'll be doing that on my Demon Hunter. That's just not worth the time investment. I'd rather be... You only have so much time to play this game, right? And I don't think that's going to be worth the time investment. This, though, skirmishes is the arena situation, so I definitely will be doing that. And then honor in arenas, I'm going to be in arenas, so why not? And then this is the Trophy of Strife situation. This gives 8 trophies of strife, which is the gear that lets you be able to upgrade your pieces you get from over here from your bloody tokens. So you buy the bloody tokens, which are super cheap, and then you can upgrade them on this guy with the trophies of strife. So my trophies of strife. Oh, do I have none? Yeah. Okay, I have no trophies of strife on this guy, but you can get 8. So I would be able to get a shoulder upgrade piece. I might do. Yeah, we'll see whatever I get there. But that is the whole deal, and now you can go do the world quest as well, because now, oh, there it is, Liskanoth or whatever, that's going to be the world quest. I'm going to go do that, checking all the rest of these things. Okay, so I have I don't need to do a lot of these things anymore because this guy's item level is high enough. And we got another trinket here, no, and another belt there, no. So none of these are going to be on my demon hunter. I will do the world boss just in case. And then I'll obviously have all the rest of the characters. But there you go. There's my vault. Hope you liked it. Stay creative. Think outside the box. Peace.